There goes one more. I just wanted to let you know that I am busy still forwarding your emails to Secretary Robinson's office. For now, hundreds of your voices are being heard for the very first time, and the state of Maryland is responding. We ran the numbers, and it appears 7 on your side and D.C. police are making a difference. Southwest, American Airlines, and Allegiant allow you to switch with no extra charge. Since our original investigation first aired in May, thefts from autos in this district, the 2nd district, have decreased by 24% compared to last year. If you look across the city in Washington, D.C., we've seen a 16% decrease. Excuse me, I'm Scott Taylor with WJLA. Can you tell me why you're dumping recycling in with the regular garbage?
Recycling is recycling. It's all recycle right there.
No, it isn't. We saw you come by about a half hour ago and dump the garbage. Nope. We saw you sitting over there with the same truck. This is the same truck. No problem. So tell me why you're doing that. Why should people recycle when you're dumping it all in the landfill? If you're working for the police department, why do I need to talk? Well, can I come in? I don't know why you're blocking me.
I'm not.
You know, you wrote a $250 ticket to a man who was only eating lunch. Did you know that? Well, I'd like to talk to you. You're the one who's writing the tickets. We tracked down Gerald Griffith in Bowie, Maryland. I'd like to talk to you about the National Harbor. You available? No. Can you tell me what you did at the National Harbor? We'd like to talk to you. Just answer a couple questions. Christine, I'm Scott Taylor with WJLA. I want to give you an opportunity to apologize to the children. Do you have anything to say at all to the kids? Anything at all? You want to apologize to the family? I want to give you an opportunity to apologize.
A hidden recording device in a special education classroom raises alarming questions about what went on at an elementary school in Berkeley County, West Virginia.
Now, before we even play these, we want to warn you what you're about to hear is disturbing. Here's 7 on your side I-Team reporter Scott Taylor.
Try to backhand you right in your teeth. How's that for anxiety?
According to parents, that's a secret recording of an instructor talking to kids inside a special education class at Berkeley Heights Elementary School in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Amber Pack sent her 8-year-old daughter to class with a recording device after the child didn't want to go back to school.
I'll punch you in your face.
A different instructor in the same class.
Well, you gotta go pee-pee? Pee-pee? Or do you not have to go pee-pee and you just want to go across the chair?
There's more.
I'm going to pull your hair until you stop crying. Don't throw it. Don't throw. Animal, you. Yep. You winch. You're like a pygmy. You're like a pygmy.
The next day, Pack alerted the school district and the Martinsburg Police Department. Do you think this has been going on for a while?
Yes. That was the first day I put the recorder in her hair.
One day you caught all this?
One day. 8 hours.
You can hear the instructors sometimes singing songs and reading stories to students, and other times...
How your tears dry up so quickly, crocodile.
And then she wants to destroy everything in sight.
I'm gonna knock you out.
I couldn't eat for 3 days. My stomach, everything. I was just so upset, and every time I looked at her, I'd start crying. What is this?
Casey Murphy, whose 6-year-old son Owen is in the same class, says during a late October parents-teachers conference, nobody alerted her to the recording, even though Pack had already handed it over to the school district.
I've never heard from the principal, never heard from the superintendent, never heard from any of them.
It wasn't until November, after Pack posted a clip of the recording on Facebook, that Murphy became aware of it.
I'm gonna beat your butt. For sure. You know, and you're gonna get one just cuz.
It's sickening. Like, people don't even talk to animals like that, and they're talking to nonverbal children who don't understand why they're talking to them like that. They're not doing anything wrong.
On the recording, the instructors tease and refuse to give Owen food.
Growl at me, I dare you, and you won't get one. Go ahead. There's nothing says I have to give you a snack. Nothing. Looks like you get nothing, Owen. Sorry, buddy.
The Berkeley County Prosecutor's Office found no criminal wrongdoing, but County Prosecutor Katie Wilkes Delegati told Casey Murphy, "I am not in any way condoning the verbal treatment of your children, by the individuals in the classroom. Right now, all 3 instructors are on paid administrative leave.
I don't understand why you treated her the way you treated her. She did not deserve that. No kid does.
The school district, which declined multiple interview requests, is still investigating and says state law prevents it from sharing information. The Civil Rights Division of the U.S. Department of Education right now is getting involved with its own investigation. Now, we reached out to all 3 of the instructors, and so far we've only heard back from 1, and they're telling us she doesn't have any comment.
But on your side is getting results tonight for Marylanders still having problems getting those unemployment payments.
The Maryland Department of Labor says it has paid out more than $2 billion of unemployment since the COVID-19 pandemic started. And as 7 on your side I-Team reporter Scott Taylor explains, there's now a new plan to get more payments out.
Right now, there are more than 70,000 people in Maryland still waiting for their unemployment checks. Thousands haven't seen a dime in months and are now watching others head back to work.
I mean, I'd like to say that something's working. For me, nothing's working.
We broke down the numbers. Just over 500,000 claims have been processed and about 360,000 people got paid. The bad news, just over 96,000 were denied benefits and 70,000 people, or 13%, are still waiting. 3 weeks ago, 7 on your side alerted the Maryland Department of Labor our viewers had big problems.
I was on hold one day for 6 hours straight.
I have now personally responded to and forwarded more than 1,000 emails from viewers to Maryland Secretary of Labor Tiffany Robinson. We expressed your frustration to Secretary Robinson just 2 weeks ago. Can you tell me why people can't get anyone from your department on the phone or online or through email?
Sure. So I would first tell you that we are speaking to thousands of customers every single day, both on the phone and by email, but we understand that it is very difficult to reach us.
Robinson's office is now calling or emailing all of her viewers. So now some have money in their pockets to finally buy groceries, pay rent, and pick up their medication.
Finally, once you all had got involved, 7 on your side, and thanks to you, Scott, I finally received all of my benefits.
7 on your side helped me because had you guys not intervened, I probably would not have gotten my benefits.
Gia in an email says she got all her back pay, adding, "We almost lost hope, but you've rescued us."
It was out of our control, and you gave us a lifeline.
The state is installing a new online solution that claims should speed up the process for 78% of the remaining 70,000 outstanding claims.
I'm telling you, you guys are great. You're doing a great job. And I've told other people about it. I said, hey, get a hold of Scott Taylor, okay?
The main headquarters for the Department of Maryland in Baltimore is still closed to the public, but 3 call centers, including this one here in College Park, Maryland, is up and running and taking your calls. I've been told more than 200 workers trying to solve your problems every day of the week. In College Park, Maryland, Scott Taylor, ABC 7 News.
DC watchdog group says the USDA has been killing hundreds of kittens that could have been adopted.
Yeah, they say it is happening at a lab in Maryland.
7 on your side I-Team investigator Scott Taylor has this story only on 7.
You're inside a USDA lab in Beltsville, Maryland, that breeds and raises 100 kittens a year and then kills them. White Coast Waste Project, a taxpayer watchdog group, discovered their experiments through a Freedom of Information Act request. Federal documents detail how the Animal Parasitic Disease Lab takes 100 2-month-old kittens and feeds them toxoplasma-infected raw meat. Their feces is collected to harvest a parasite so scientists can help fight against foodborne illnesses in humans, and then the healthy kittens are euthanized.
I think most taxpayers would be alarmed and disgusted to learn that for decades they've essentially been funding a kitten slaughterhouse here at the USDA in Beltsville, right outside of the Beltway.
USDA documents show the kittens fed the infected food usually don't get sick. Behind the fence in building 1040 is where they breed and house the kittens, and we like to know, why is the U.S. government killing them and not adopting them out? U.S. Congressman Michael Bishop of Michigan is asking the same questions in this new letter to the USDA. Bishop says he's shocked, and the project creates life to destroy life. ABC 7 veterinarian Dr. Katie Nelson says any sick kitten can be treated and it's rare that any kitten would pass along the parasite to other cats or humans.
I think there's no reason why these kittens could not be adopted out afterwards. With proper treatment of the kitten and proper education of the potential adopter, I see no reason why they couldn't find homes.
Well, the USDA just responded to our questions with this email. It says 100 kittens is a serious overestimation. The research discovered has helped cut this parasite by as much as 50%, and kittens can't be adopted out because they could pose a threat to families. This is what I do know. The funding for the project is up for renewal at the end of May. I'll let you know if it gets renewed for another 3 years and another 300 kittens. Scott Taylor, ABC 7 News.